On the 27th, we'll be going up for the first round of a few elections, which will be to elect the town committee members. And then the town committee members will elect the chairman and deputy chairman of Murphytown and Dundastown. Marsh Harbor will not be going up to election because people didn't show up there. There's no interest in government in Marsh Harbor. That's why they only had 7. But Murphytown and Dundastown will have an election. And you ask yourself, after we be elected, of all the crews there, who you think will be the best chief counselor? Bearing none, I put myself in the hat. There is nobody that run for Marsh Harbor, Dundas, and Murphytown could be a better chief counselor than Kai Mills. There is nobody on either one of these slip or slates that care as much as Kai do. But we have 4 people in Murphytown that asked me to run and asked me to help them because they helped me during my campaign. And I'm asking the people in Murphytown that supported me in big government to support these people, because if they win, if I get 4 people in Murphytown win, and they are chairman and deputy chairman of Murphytown, and my 5 win, I am automatically the chief counselor without going to Marsh Harbor to ask for vote. So this is what my mission is. Not to do what Farron did after Murphytown supported Dundastown for a whopping 9 years, 3 consecutive times. When it was Dundastown time to support Murphytown, Farron voted for Roscoe Thompson. That's why I tell you he's a snake. And the thing about that is that Farron was sitting at the table with John Pinder to elect John Pinder as member of Parliament for the Progressive Liberal Party. But at the same time, while he was sitting at the table with the PLP, he was also sitting at the head table with the F&M to elect their general, a key position. Coming up to the general election, Farron is in bed with the PLP and the F&M. That's why I tell you he's a snake. He's not trustworthy. And he's been an F&M for 4 years. He only has been a PLP for 6 months. And everywhere the prime minister and these ministers come, Donald Roll alert him, and he's on the tarmac, and he's following behind Brave Davis as if he is a die-hard PLP. He's a die-hard opportunist. Every move he makes, Kai Mills has been watching him. And every move he makes is an opportunity for him to be a more opportunist to help himself. Ask yourself to understand in Central Pine. As I saw him picking up garbage yesterday, if you saw the bags of him picking up garbage, you will recognize that his garbage bag was empty. The reason why it's empty, because they paid somebody $2,000 just last week that was a long hair picking up garbage. It's a sham. Why haven't Farron been here picking up garbage for the past 2 years when there was garbage to be picked up? Now he's walking along here like a clown trying to fool the fools. If he get elected, you think you'll see him pick up garbage for the next 3 years? Hell no. It's only to get in your head to fool the fools. But we don't need garbage pickup. People need material. There was one point, Farron Newbold and Cecil Ingram had 3 40-foot containers full of plywood, felt, everything that you need to do your interior and your exterior. But they give it to their own favorite. They even forget some of their own relatives downtown, Dundastown. And I will do the video later to explain that one to you. But those of you that want to see me become chairman of Dundastown, chief counselor, don't come to me, but you're not voting for my team. If you're not voting for my team, I am dead in the water. I want you to understand that. This is not like the general election. You got 5 votes. And if you want Kai to be your chairman, your chief counselor, you have to vote for the 5 of these people that is on my slate. That is Wade Archer, Ahmad Boodle, Javaris McIntosh, and Tevin Lisbon. All for one and one for all. Don't shortcut me with the foolishness, but you can vote for Farron Team. Farron Team is the problem. Farron is the problem that I'm trying to eradicate the understand of. That he's so brazen that he can have everything go through him without any tendership. Whatever he vote for the past 7 years, Kai is disallowed to see the books. Kai Mills would not have broken down the Barrel Society. I would have found a structural engineer to make sure when I tell him the meaning and the value of the Dundastown Barrel Society, just like Kai fixed it before, you know. Remember, Kai was the one that got the money to refix it when they said it couldn't be fixed. That could have happened, but Farron moved into his castle, so it didn't make his castle look good. So he break it down. Don't give a hell about nobody. Didn't tell his members, just him and him alone. That's unacceptable. What about our cemetery? Over 6 years, we needed a new cemetery. Is he looking towards that? No. Kai got the spot. Kai shall have the best cemetery in Abaco, Barron 1. I know where to put it, and I know how to fix it. But y'all have to fix it. On the 27th, I'm bringing a new slate, a transparent slate of Javaris McIntosh, Tevin Lisbon, Ahmad Boodle, and Wade Archer. If y'all don't want to vote for me, don't vote for them. Don't vote for me, and don't vote for them. You're depleting the purpose. I got to get all of them in there in order to be the chairman to go on to be chief counselor. The ball is in your park. Again, use me as a vessel to give you information, to bring material in, because Farron Ubola spend more time out of the understand. He's only moving in December. And what is the first thing he went to do? Went to do what he always do. Make the stalls up and pick his people so that he could get monetary funds from the stalls. All of that is illegal. If Kai is in there, nobody has to pay nothing. I will make sure you don't pay no electricity, no water bill. The Dundastown Town Committee got the cash, but somehow it's been slipping through Farron's finger. I will make sure, close the gaps of the fingers and make sure the money gets in the hands of Dundastanian to make sure that you get back to some normalcy after suffering for a record 3 years. We walked away from Hurricane Dorian with our lives, and the people that is on the forefront, like Farron Ubos, to help us, he's playing the game of cat and mouse, but he's a snake and an opportunist And it's got to be about Farron Noble, not about Dundastan Town Committee, not about Dundastanian. It's all about Farron Noble. On the 27th, we're going to stop the bleeding. We're going to send Farron home to his castle on the water with his cigar and have a good life. It's time to help the people for Dundastan and stop using the people of Dundastan for your own political desire. He just want to be there so he can be close to the member of parliament so he can get contract. He's one of those contract bandits that don't give a hell about Dundastan once he can get a contract to last him for another 5 years. Y'all coming on the 27th. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, it's time to get rid of Farron Noble. Your champion, your spokesman, Kai Mills, will be there. Make a date. Be there. Kai cares. Enough of the bull. It's time to change leadership in Dundastan 7 years later.